feeling haunted.
I hear the voices inside my head, see voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog, we fighting above the law.
Hi guys. Sorry it took me a while because we're on the road and it's very shitty reception. It wasn't letting me, like, it was pulling up StreamYard, but it wasn't like putting up the studios for the shows. Then it wasn't letting the countdown start, go live. It was getting very annoying. I almost just canceled it, but finally it's working. So it's probably really shitty reception and stuff. But let me, so you guys know, if you've seen our post, you know, yesterday we went riding bikes because Mr. Cher sold his crotch rocket. And so we've been test riding bikes to essentially trade his bike, his crotch rocket, for a cruiser bike. And so yesterday he had the day off work and we went around. We drove 2 hours away to Regina and drove 4 different motorcycles around for the afternoon. And then we liked one so much we drove it twice. So we had 4 different bikes, 5 rides. And we're on our way to go pick up Mr. Cher's new motorcycle that we will be driving to British Columbia at the end of the month to go meet Papa Cher. And you guys, I had never seen him so excited. Who's in here? Hey, Anissa. Hi, Miss Robin. Aluminum Brain. Kim Maple. Kim Kins. Hi, C12. Darzilla. Penny with a Thought. Sharon Tuck. Hey, Punksy. Hi, Margaret. Cotton Candy Boobs. Oh, my God, Dave. Hey. No. Remember who we used to play dice and play music? Oh, yeah. Dave Riotto. I don't remember how to say. From Montana. Good to see you, Dave. I see you still jamming out with the harmonica. Illumina Brains. Angela Cannon. Hey, Boo. Hey, Yvonne. And you guys, we've got, so, Miss Robin and Anise. Is it Anise or Anissa? Let me look. Hey, Darzilla. Hi, B. Robin Slack. Sarah Silva. Hi, Dees. Toodles. Sorry, it's hard to see the names on little. Hi, Mary. Terry. Tammy Barnes. Love you. Hi, Cam. Nay M. Vicky Horn. Yay, Papa Cher. Yes. Hi, Amber Lee. Okay, Anissa. So Anissa and Miss Robin, we modded them and made them a part of the team when we had Bullhorn Betty on, aka Andra. But I am keeping them as mods, as well as we modded Bullhorn Betty as well, because we want to make sure, since like I have a lot, I plan on asking Andra to come back a lot, and I told her anytime she needs me over there, I'll be there. So will Mr. Cher. And so to make sure that there is like, protection might not be the right word, but I just want to make sure that people aren't rude to her. So I want them to feel, you know, like secure on the platform, because I see with Bullhorn Betty and I, we are very controversial people, and so she gets a lot of hate and I get a lot of hate, and so I just wanted to try and curb some of that. So yes, we have some new mods on the team, and then also thank you to Bullhorn Betty, because she wanted to also let our whole crew feel safe over there. So she texted me yesterday and she said she would like to mod me and Chatty Jen and Cotton Candy Boobs as well. It's just really good, you guys. So we can try and get we want most of the creators getting along and putting our heads together, and that way, you know, everyone knows that they got people that have their back. Everyone should be good. It's good. No, thank you guys. No, it's good. So hi Nikki Two Poles. There's a lot going on, you guys. So you see I know I got the camera just on Mr. Cher. You're welcome. We got that big stream tomorrow. Well, I hope it's big. I really, really do. As you guys can see, I did a poll to see. Let me put it on the road. You guys might like to see the road a little. Oh yeah, there is a plane. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is a plane over there. So tomorrow, I am having all creators welcome. Everyone will be respectful to one another, even if it's creators we don't get along. Honestly, Molly Golightly is welcome tomorrow if she really wanted to. Okay, we will all be respectful to each other. If not for however long we are streaming, that's all I'm asking for. That's, you know, summer needs that. So if it's a 8-hour stream, let's all just be adults. Let's pretend to be best of friends. Well, not best of friends, but we can all put bullshit aside. We are all grown, and if we can't be civil to one another for an 8-hour stretch or so, that's a problem that people have within themselves that should really be checked out then. Because that's not normal. All right, baby.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, and I hope that people will, I hope creators, even if they don't like me, will pop up and put their 2 cents in, respectfully, of course. And because you can see it's set up to a charity. Now, we did a poll of different types of organizations, and the lead was shelters that accept men, women, children, and their animals. Because you know what? It's true, and people don't think about it a lot. Not only do people stay in very dangerous relationships because they have children with people, men or women, but a lot of times, even if you have kids and fur babies, it makes it harder to leave. Or if you don't have kids, but you have fur kids, again, people won't leave because they are being used as pawns. Or a lot of times our abusers abuse animals as well, guys, and that's the truth. My abuser bought me a husky after having our second kid together, and I was not excited because it was a puppy. It had to be house trained and everything, so I knew it was going to pee on the floor, and I knew that when that dog did an accident, it was going to get beat up. And so I wasn't excited to have the dog because honestly, I had to protect another life. You know what I'm saying? So, but I did. I ended up wanting to bring Candy Girl with me when I left him, but I couldn't. There was no one that accepted, so he kept her. He actually lied to me and said she got hit by a car and passed away. And then all of a sudden, he kept her actually hidden from me for a while. I go and get my kids one day, and my dog runs out of the house. So it was a lot to know that, oh, she's actually still living there. I knew she was getting hurt. So the organization that we found, it's very hard to find or just with their pets or with children and pets. A lot of people don't accept pets when it's a shelter, right? Or a group home situation. So this organization not only helps to make sure to place humans in shelters with their children, leaving horrible situations, dangerous situations. They are allowed to bring, they help find shelters that will allow them to bring their pets with them that are housed with them. Because some places are woke, but what they do is they'll take your pet and put it in a humane society separate from the family. And that's not good for the kids, the family. They need that companion because pets are, you know, are like our therapy, right? And so that's sad too. It is something, but it's sad. So this organization is really good. Not only that, this organization also helps homeless Homeless folks to be able to keep their pets. They will take care of the veterinary bills for them and help make sure that they are supplied with food and well taken care of. Because, as you know, again, homeless need companions, and there's nothing like a dog or a cat. And maybe people say, well, you shouldn't have an animal if you're homeless if you can't even take care of yourself. I disagree with that, because let's say you're all by yourself and you have nothing or no one. That's not good at all. So I don't like when people say that, because you never know that fur baby, honestly, in Minnesota, there is a guy who won the lottery and he still chose to be on the streets, but he got himself a chocolate lab. He had himself a shopping cart and a chocolate lab, and he took such good care of that dog. But you guys know what I'm trying to say. So that is the organization that tomorrow night, and it's actually already going. I started the fundraiser to start last night, and it will go through into, I think, about noon on Sunday. So even when people catch the replay of the live, they'll be able to donate to the organization if they would like to. And that was a really good idea brought up by our lovely cotton candy boobs. Now, in doing this, a lot of people, Squids brought forth an organization that's near and dear to his heart. So we will be planning a fundraiser for that. I want to get to all of my mods had such great ideas and charities near and dear to them, that every few weeks we will take one of the mods' charity. We will make sure to get through all of my team's charities and do a show for them, because I feel bad having to choose only one, and I want to make sure that we can use our platform for all, because Squids is near him, because it's a charity of he has, he deals with the charity that's near and dear to him. We should do an MS. Mr. Cher has MS. And Miss Bullhorn Betty, sorry guys, I can't really see chat. I will take it out of the sun in a minute and take a peek. But Bullhorn Betty brought one to my attention as well that I want to do a show and try and help support. It's called Feeding Empty Little Tummies. And it's there local to her in Florida. Non-profit organization, and the little bit she told me I just loved, so I did end up Googling it, and I texted her and I was like, no matter what we do for Friday night show, I still would like to do a show for the Felt Feeding Empty Little Tummies organization there in Florida. So I will be figuring out something for that too. You guys all had great suggestions. They're all great. I looked and Googled the ones that were brought up. So we will get to each mod, pick one that's near and dear. And if you don't know one yet, start researching into something that's near and dear to you and let me or Mr. Cher know, and we will plan something so that we can help in that. Yep. Hi, Jules. Alyssa Marie, I still want to donate. I missed the live. Nope, the live is tomorrow night, Alyssa, unless you're talking about a different live. Pet-friendly shelters are much needed in the country, all around the world. Absolutely. It was such a great idea that even for some of us who are survivors, we forget about that. It's not right at the top of our head, right? Because a lot of people think, hey, Wandering Hearts, hey, Aluminum Brains, they are grateful. Nominator, it's 30-30 or 3,000 money well spent, in my opinion. Yes, I did a goal of 3,500. So I don't know if we'll get anywhere near that, but sometimes I've had to change the goals because it ends up going over the goals. Hi, Miss Quinzel. Yeah, it is terrible there in Arkansas, isn't it, Angela? Yes. Hey, Betsy Leak. Yes. I really want you to do Justin Evans' case out of Canada. Justin Evans. Okay. Notepad in the back. All right. Welcome to the crazy train, Alyssa Marie. Choo choo. Thank you for becoming a member. Let me write that down. Sorry, you're just staring at junk right now. Justin Evans. Okay. Now, the next thing would be, and I don't know what it is, but Cotton Candy Boobs does. Hi, Sonia. We created a new, because you guys know I am terrible with catching up on all of the emails because I am watching hours of content and trying to get my shows together, and I am replying to some of you guys. And then you're going to see here in a few days, I did push that back from Sunday, by the way, so we have another week. But I have been sent some things. There's a couple people that reach out and ask me to kind of film like one is like a pajama thing, like a nightgown, eye mask, sleep mask, pillowcase stuff that they've sent me, and they'd like me to do short little videos, little shorts, basically little advertising videos for them. So I'm getting into doing a little bit of that. Why not, right? They sent me some free stuff, so I'll give them their little 1 minute short for a little commercial. And they also got they gave me a discount code for our viewers, which you guys, I wore the nightgown once because of course I got to give an honest review. If I'm going to review something, I'm not going to lie for a company ever. I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion on anything that I am asked to give a review on for any company, if I'll say the truth. But yeah, the nightgown I'm already in love with and want like 10 more. So hi JJ. So what was I gonna say? We made a secondary. You can still reach me at I hear voices19 at yahoo.com. But we made a secondary email that Cotton Candy Boobs has the login information. She will be able to reply to emails and stuff. So if you email the email that Cotton Candy Boobs shares, she will probably get to it quicker than I would. But if it's something that's important, you already know, she'll make sure that I see it. If I'm in the middle of something and I can't respond, she'll respond. But if it's important stuff, she will make sure, because I talk to her every day. That is one that I talk to every day. Even if I'm in my funk, I will keep up to date with her, in touch with her. So because she'll be telling people in chat too, like Cher's sick or whatever, so it's always good to have your best friend on the team with you because she can help keep it together. And also I am going to have a mod meeting tomorrow. It's set for 5 Central. If you cannot make it, that's okay. I just want to do a quick get together before the live stream and just kind of go over what we're expecting. If you can't make it, that's okay. You guys know the mod meetings are not like mandatory. It's just something that I do. Yes, I know that I could do the meetings where it's private, not set up as a live. A lot of you ask me that. I do it that way on purpose. That way I set it to subscriber mode. You can't hear us mods having our meeting because we're not live and we don't go on the cameras to everyone to see. But we all hear and see each other. And chat with each other, and we can mods can even hop if we see something and chat with you guys in the side chat as well. But then when the meeting's over, the whole thing just deletes and disappears. So it's nice because I know a lot of people in the true crime just like a spot to kind of come together and chit chat for a little bit. I remember in Chris Watts, literally people would just be in the chats or just hanging out in the chats like hours before it even starts just to hang out. So I do it that way because some people like it and I like it, and then it's a disappearing live so you can talk amongst the subscribers and then poof, it's gone. And it never goes live. And who just became, I didn't see When evil entered. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the crazy train. Choo choo. Thank you so much for being a member. I am loving your channel. Awesome. Again, I'm so sorry that you were being disrespected in the past on my channel, but I'm so glad that we got that figured out. But welcome so much. Thank you. So we are on our way to Regina to pick up Mr. Cher's cruiser bike that we are taking to, I always say Canada, but British Columbia. Hey, Oreo. Oreo. Can you do a live on Emily Bailey of Ontario, missing mom of 2 little girls? Emily Bailey. I will write that down also. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Give it to me. Yeah! I'm an adult. I just made the semi honk. That makes me so happy. I'm doing that on the bike, by the way.
That's why I love
Welcome, Crazy Train. Mallory Young, hello. Hi, Zena. Oh, okay, and another. I'm not around to all the spots again that Courtney Struble was last seen Saturday, July 9th, about 7:30. So if there is any locals that want to come out and help, we're going to print out a couple flyers. We're going to hang up some of the posters, and we're going to do, honestly, it's in memory of Courtney Struble because RCMP says she unfortunately met foul play and that we are at this point looking for Courtney Struble's remains to lay to rest. Somebody knows something somewhere around Estevan, or they've left Estevan, but they still know what happened in Estevan, July 9th, 2004, at around midnight. Hi, Lucia. Squids. Yeah, straight, flat. Yes. I'm not sure how well the nighttime podcast has done 3 or 4 episodes on Emily Bailey. Emily Bailey, thank you. That's what I was doing. I was writing down. Where did I just put that? Yeah, but it wasn't that one. I literally just, oh, there it is. I dropped it. No, that's not the one either. What the? No, it's not that. Well, I already wrote on one, and now I lost it. Okay. I can write on one of these. Justin Evans. And they're both out of Canada. Okay. All right. I've got Justin Evans and Emily Bailey. We will look into those. Hi, Riza. BJ. Did the guy come and buy Mark's bike? Yes, he did. Yes, that's how he's able to. Essentially, he's trading his bike. So he sold the crotch rocket. The guy did end up showing up. And so yesterday we went test driving other motorcycles. Hi, Viking. Viking Media and Paranormal. So, babe, I've been running my mouthpiece. What you got to say?
I'm just pumped.
Yeah.
You guys saw my video last night.
Oh,
It's just such an amazing day.
Yeah. Oh, that video melted my heart. I didn't know. I was upstairs I think I was pooping when he made that video, guys. It was such a good day. And you guys, like, we can't even really explain why, because it was just, the day wasn't planned. Everything was unexpected, but it just was so perfect. That's why I believe in energy and timing, and, you know, things happen for a reason. Things happen at the right time. And that's how yesterday was. It was just a beautiful day that I will remember for days. Put some coconut oil in that beard, braid it.
Yeah, we'll call that Plan B.
As close as you can get for smudges. Anne. Hello, Chris. Ooh, my ears just popped in. One old predator hunter be 12, 15. That's wild. They actually saw Jimbo, the guy who used to be Predator Hunter Nation, who left Ernie and then started telling all on Ernie like he was some saint. Yeah, marriage license was just exposed. He married up a 12-year-old. He divorced the 12-year-old, married a 15-year-old. And what parents, by the way, that's trafficking. That's trafficking right there. No parent in their right mind is marrying off their 12, 13, and 15-year-old daughters to that man. That is child trafficking. That's disgusting. Shame on the parents. Yeah, how do you feel about that, baby?
Sick.
Even if the parents okayed it, can you imagine a whole ass man marrying a 12-year-old and impregnating her?
It's so far beyond gross, I don't know what to say.
And then actually divorcing her and marrying a 15-year-old? Hi, Vexing. Hey, Laura. Welcome back. Hey, Lulu. True that. Yeah, he is some nasty, y'all. Some real nasty. So there's something I kind of want to discuss with you guys, because I want to get your input on what our move should be. And I'm actually going to look at you guys when I talk about this, because this is upsetting. I'm going to tell them about the White House, but I'm not. Okay. Hi, guys. Sorry. 4 hours in the truck, so don't mind me. So yesterday we went riding, and forgive me, guys. I'm gonna tell the story, and you guys know I'm not focused on chat when I do these things. Hi, Penny without a thought. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys my story, and then I'll watch chat. I promise. Okay, so let me remove this thing. So we go looking at bikes yesterday. We ride 4 different bikes 5 times. Now we go to these different houses. Everyone so nice. Bikes were nice. Everything just felt normal. We get to this one house that before we had to wait for her because she was out. So we got to this house, 10 minutes before they were home. Okay. So again, I'm going to tell you this story, and I want you guys' honest opinions on what our next move should be. And keep in mind that we want to do my husband's phone number. So anyway, we get to this one house who is selling a motorcycle. And when we get there, I was already alarmed just by the outside of the house. Something was off. Now, and actually, are we going right by that area?
No.
It's not around there? Okay. I was going to say, I will get pictures of not the house, but the fence. So, it's a brown fence that's about, I could step over the fence. So it's like knee-high fence, you know, around their little yard in the ghetto. And on the fence, there's sidewalk chalk. And there's little faces. And what stood out to me first before I saw anything else is it said, baby 4. And I thought, oh, baby for sale. That's what, of course, goes in my head when you're seeing that. It said baby 4 and then baby. So it said baby 4, baby. And then it said some other stuff. It had some other drawings. But then an adult drew what looked to be, you know, the panda that Andrew puts. It looks like it's like a high panda. You know what I'm saying? The panda. Somebody drew that on the fence. And then it said baby 4. It said baby 4, baby, but I was getting bad vibes from that. Okay. So then pulled up this lady who, okay, right? I'm going to put it like that because that's the nicest way I can put it. She is 110 Ben Hill Road material. Looks like she would fit right in hanging out there. Okay. That's what I'm going to say. She pulls up in this minivan. She hollers at these kids, by the way, who are different colors, which, okay, I get that. That can happen. But wait a minute. I already had these feelings, and I told myself in my head, so she's like yelling at the kids, and she was like, yeah, let them all out. And this other kid's like 5, and she's yelling at her to let all the other kids out of the minivan. Yeah, let them all out. And they weren't going to step out of that minivan without that lady saying they could come out of the minivan. It was fucked up, and it was hot. So they should have just come out. But anyway, so then she's all sketchy with the bike, and Mr. Cher, it was way too much for the bike. So then Mr. Cher brings up the price, and right away they instantly said they drop it like $1,000, right? And I'm like, okay, red flag right fucking there. And the way she talked about the bike was like, it was weird. And so he thought he was talking to a guy who had said he was just had a baby. Something came up, so they just need the money. That's why they're selling the bike. Okay, there was no newborn baby with this lady. I get the vibes that I think that her boyfriend or whatever is in jail or something. I don't know, but the guy wasn't even there. And she was just like, we just want it out of here. And, you know, I'm mad at my husband because he just had one bike and then he just came home with another bike or whatever. So bikes are in and out of that house. So anyways, I got the vibe it was a stolen motorcycle. So I was telling him, like, this is sketch, babe. Something's wrong here. I really got the vibe it was a stolen motorcycle. My ex used to steal and sell Bobcats, so I know what the feeling is like. Not only that, okay, so then she's got all of these kids, and I'm telling you, I don't like it. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Something isn't right there. Now, brings me to the boy who had the shaved patch on his head. They noticed that I was staring at it. And so the lady, the mom, right away says to me, we've been trying to get his hair to grow back, but it just won't. And I'm like, the rest of his fucking hair is grown in perfectly fine. You can see it's fucking shiny. And you can see where the razor edged and then she went back and went back in. You know how it's, so it's like, I'm going to draw it. You know what I'm talking about. So it looked like, so it's like shade and then like shade. It's like kind of like, hold on, what am I trying to do? Sorry, bear with me, guys. So like you could essentially see where the razor like backed up and then went back forward again to make the patch bigger. You know, the edges were off. So it was for sure a shaved patch in the head, just like Waylon, Josie, and Wyatt, just like multiple other kids that we see, which is a typical means available, right? Have we learned nothing in the past 13 months. This makes me sick to even be telling you guys, but something is off here. And I think, do you agree, babe?
I did get bad vibes.
He agrees that there's something off with that place. So I told myself when all of these kids came out, there was probably 4 or 5. I don't even know. They all just come out of the van. And the one little girl was playing with sidewalk chalk. So I had to go. I told myself, if these kids really like cling to me instantly, I already know everything I need to know. Now there was an older girl. If I had to guess, she was probably 9, 10, would you say? And she stayed off to the side, and I took that into account. She was not going to talk to us. She was looking at us. She had that look, like looking at us like she's kind of unsure. She was watching me and my actions and Mr. Cher, looking at the mom like, and so I went up to her because I wanted to see her reaction. If she would not really want to have nothing to do with me, or she was being polite, kind of acting kind of scared, like I want to talk to you. So she was like smiling at me and happy that I was talking to her, and it felt like she would get in trouble if she was talking to me. So I took that, I noticed that. You guys know what I'm talking about? And then all of the littles just gravitated to me, didn't they, baby? And they were clinging. So I was heartbroken. So I was doing sidewalk chalk with them, and then I used their last piece because the little girl wanted me to draw a star. So anyways, you guys, there's something wrong. And the little bits that I'm telling you, I'm being careful telling you too, because yeah, I don't know. I can't have this feeling and not do nothing, and do nothing. Do you know what I mean? So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Like, because they're only 2 hours away. So let's say because they know my husband's phone number, right? So let's say this is some bad people and they know we had the police sent over there. We do have to think of these things, but I am not, also, I'm not inclined to just not do nothing because I'm concerned that someone's going to come find me or my husband. Something has to be done. And I need to know, what do you guys think, just from the little bit that I'm telling you? And I think a lot of you trust in my judgment. I mean, we went to 4 other houses. I didn't get this vibe with any of the other houses. Do you know what I'm saying? You thought it was a typical wood. Yeah. I think that there is very much something going on. Call CPS, welfare check. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, definitely doing some. I'm going to do something. We have their address, we have their phone numbers. So welfare check. Your gut is always right. Now, I almost, like I was telling Mr. Cher, I want to get the sluice digging so I could know a little more. But the problem when people do that is that they go real life and they're going to, like, obviously these people would be tipped off, and I don't want to tip them off. So I'm going to make a move this weekend because then it's not so obvious. But with this household, I can tell there's people in and out. This is Ben Hill Road in Regina, okay? And I'm not lying. Mr. Cher wouldn't lie to you guys. Am I being over exaggerating?
No, you're telling the truth. It was just, there's so many kids, and she was very aggressive with them, even in front of us.
Yeah.
So it was weird.
And they were very clean. She wanted to skip rope with me, guys. It was, yeah, they were just the older one was scared to even talk to me. And you could tell though, she was smiling at me. She was interested, and she was like, oh, the kids are going to be upset that you guys are going to take the bike. Like, they love that bike or whatever. It was fucking weird, you guys. And I'm like, no way are those guys even on the bike. It was just weird. Weird. So not only do I think they have a stolen motorcycle, that's the least of my concerns at that household. So yes, I want to make a move safely, because I also don't want children getting hurt or angering someone who then takes out the aggression on the children. So, and what's really scary is she kept calling herself a daycare. And if that's a daycare, that's very fucking scary, because she was riding around in the minivan with these kids. And I'm telling you, when I say Ben Hill Road material, you already know in your mind what I mean by that. No fucking way would I be dropping my kids off at this daycare. So, but that's also alarming, because that could be a cover for what is happening. Because I'm telling you, there was multiple children of different ages and ethnicities. Hi, Catalin. So just, if you guys would just pray for some children in Regina, Canada, if you would. That's all I'm going to say. And pray for me to have courage, because I'm going to make a move, and I am nervous that I'm going to anger these people, but I'm more nervous I will anger them and they might hurt the children. But I have to do something. So now I will keep you guys posted. It's not something that I'm going to record, but it is something I will update you guys on. But for their safety, I'm not going to put anything more than, I'm going to leave actually this conversation where it's at. And just, you guys, if you would just pray for not me, but the situation. And I can't remember if it was 4 or 5, but just a group of children in Regina, Canada, in your thoughts and prayers, please. And again, I'll keep you guys updated, but I will not be recording the journey. If I have to go back to that address to get like pictures or something for law enforcement or something like that, I don't know. Because I told Mark, I'm like, I want her phone number. I will like become friends with this bitch to get in more and learn what's happening. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is both. Is I obviously want to do a welfare check, anonymously welfare check, because now that a day or two passed, it's not going to be obvious that it's us, because I'm guaranteeing you there's people in and out of that house, so it won't be so obvious. And then that way I can maybe find her on Facebook or something and befriend her and do what I do. So that is kind of what I'm thinking. That way, because you never know, I could do a wellness check and maybe they find nothing. You guys know that the system fails families all the time. So I am not willing to just forget about those kids though. So somehow I need to weasel my way into being this lady's friend to keep my eye on these children and make sure something happens. So that's my plan. Yep, that's my plan. As long as Mr. Cher is okay with it, that we do it safely. But I think he left that place not feeling right either. So that's what's happening, you guys. That's what it's gonna be. So please pray for this situation and for some babies in Regina. Shuby Mom, hi. Hey, Killer. Hi, everyone coming in. So you guys, we are actually almost to his bike. And so we may pop up either on his channel or Mr. and Mrs. Cher on our way home for a little bit. I'm not 100% sure, but be watching for that in case we do. Otherwise, we will be live a lot tomorrow and the next day, and we'll be live tomorrow into the next day after that, and on Sunday. So you'll be seeing a lot of us anyway. But be watching for either a pop-up live in, you know, maybe half an hour, 40 minutes. I don't know. I'm not sure, not guaranteed. But if you guys would, yeah, pray for that situation and reach out to me if you have any other ideas. I don't want to give details on the family because, as you guys know, what will happen from that. But there's a couple people I would trust to share the details. And maybe if I'm too obvious to nudge my way into a friendship and spy, she might fall for it with somebody else that is on our team. We don't know. So, but again, I can't put all the information out there because I know exactly what the YouTube streets will do, and I am not going to endanger these children. So unfortunately, I'm going to keep this more of a closed, very small circle until so that the kids are safe and hopefully something can happen. I don't want a bunch of people discrediting what I report either, you know what I mean? So yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thank you for joining the crazy train. Choo choo. And I'm sorry that it's kind of been a choppy, kind of not a so great life, but yeah, we are here now. So I'm going to end this. I love you guys, and I will see you guys, if not in about half an hour, I will see you guys tomorrow for sure. Love y'all. Bye.